Yeah!
Yeah, we reached like the twilight hour and everybody's just kind of like, I don't know if I want to go home or just die here. Were you guys here when, who's the girl that had herpes and she talked about it?
Yeah.
Shelby, yeah. I was the guy where she was like, she looked at me, first she complimented my hat and I was like, that was nice. And then she asked me, she was like, am I hot enough that you would sleep with me knowing I have herpes? And she asked it in this room when it was like filled with people. And I sat there and I was just like, how fast can I kill myself right now so that I don't have to answer this fucking question? And then she kept moving and I was like, good, that's a good comment. She gets timing. Because I was just thinking about what would happen if I ran headfirst into a wall. That's all I had. I just didn't know how to do it. How would you do it if you were going to do it in this room real quick? Good crowd work. Done. Check it. You would what?
Window right there. Right?
Window right there? See, you're smarter than me. You're better at suicide than I am. I'm sorry. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm going to try some new ones and I'll get out of here. So I went on after college, I asked out a girl that I had a crush on in high school, and she said yes, which is like the coolest fucking thing. I don't know if any of you have had that dream come true. Yeah, it rules. Have you done it before?
Sometimes. Yeah.
You have? Isn't that the fun? You feel like God.
Feels good.
Feels real. You were cool.
You never expect it.
Yeah, you were cooler in high school than I am. I can say you're just like, it was good. I was like, it was the best day of my goddamn life. But she said yes, and then I was like, what do you want to do on this date? Because I wanted her to pick, so it'd be a good date. And she was like, I like a home cooked meal. And I was like, you got it. But what I didn't tell her is that I still lived with my parents. So instead of kicking them out of the house, what I did is I rented an Airbnb. And I tried to pretend like it was my apartment. Like I went in beforehand and I like hung paintings of me and my brother on the wall. And I was like, this will fucking work, she'll buy it. And we got there and like immediately it kind of went off the rail. We went to a bar first, got some drinks, and we went back to my apartment. And we get to the door and she's like, why does your apartment have a security pad? And I was like, it's secure. It's in the name. And then she was like, but why did you have to look up the code? And I was like, because it's so fucking secure. We change the code every goddamn day. No one's getting in, not even me. But we get in and we try to like cook and stuff. We made chicken parm. She's like, how do I turn on the oven? I was like, how do you turn on any oven? Just like vague as fuck answers. She's like, where's the bathroom? I was like, it's in the apartment. You'll find it. I thought I was just being like mysterious and sexy. And so we get through like the whole date and she doesn't know. I was like, she doesn't know that it's not my apartment. I've pulled it off. And then at the very end, she's like, when were you gonna tell me that you don't live here? And I was like, how did you know? I was like, what fucking gave it away? And she's like, there was a table right by the door you come in that just had like pamphlets of things to do in Cleveland. And I was like, oh, you mean that table of other cool things we could do on a date? It didn't work out. Is that one worth keeping, you think? People? Yeah. 6 people? Good. You guys like cocaine?
Yeah!
Fuck yeah, dude, I hate it. I can't do, do you actually like cocaine? I wish I could. Every time I do it, I just have a panic attack, and I don't know why my body wants me to die every time I do the most. Everyone's like, it's the best drug, and I'm like, you disagree, right?
Yeah.
It sucks, right?
It sucks.
Yeah, the first time I did it is because I was dating a girl, and she was like, we should have a snow day, but it was like during the winter, and I thought she actually meant we were gonna go sledding. And I was like, I'm fucking down. Yeah. I was like, I'll take off. I took off work. I was like, let's fucking like kick some kids down a hill and show them who's boss. I was in. And then I showed up at her house with snow pants on, and she thought I was making like the greatest joke of all time, because she just had a bag of cocaine. And so we did cocaine, and the thing that happened is like I really liked this girl, but it ended with me asking her to call an ambulance for 4 hours straight. And then she didn't call the ambulance. And then like after that happened, like I never trusted her again. Cause like we finished it and like I was like, she was like, see, you didn't need the ambulance. And I was like, yeah. But then in my head I'd be like, but what if I fucking did? What if I really needed that fucking ambulance? And then it didn't work out. She's the same girl that, are any of you baseball fans? I'm not, but it would help. Are you actually, Mel?
Yeah, I love the Reds, baby.
Do you know anything about the Cleveland Guardians?
Used to be racist.
Used to be racist, and then we said, not on our watch. And then a bunch of people in the city were like, we're still pretty fucking racist. But thanks, man. No, so I dated a girl that, the same girl we broke up. The reason we broke up is she hooked up with a player on the Cleveland Guardians while we were dating. Yeah, Jose Ramirez, if you know him. He's very good at baseball, and he also looks like a potato, wished he could be a real boy. But he had sex, and it was at a point in his career where he did not speak English yet, and she didn't speak Spanish. So her love language was just fucking baseball players that play for the Cleveland Guardians. But it happened, and I had a roommate at the time, and I was hammered when she told me. And my only reaction was like, I was drunk, it was on St. Patrick's Day. And I was like, how could you do this on the day of my people? Which is not cool. And the best thing to come out of it is that he is still in Cleveland. He took less money than he took millions and millions of dollars less than he could have made to stay a Cleveland Guardians baseball player. And everyone in the city is like, that guy fucking rules. Yeah. And I just had to sit there like, he mocks me. He's a piece of shit. Guys, thanks for having me. I'm Joe Briggs.
We love any and all Cleveland material, baby. The Cleveland Guardians and what these scumbags do behind the scenes. All right. I read a book called 1 Year. I read one line every day for a year. This is today's line. November 27th. A tetherless ether. Woo! That's it. Buy at your local bookseller, everyone. It's available. Okay, so anyway, we have Matthew Houts on deck. We have Henny coming up. We have Jason K, Aidan Watson, Solan. I'm going to read the names, okay? So if I don't say your name, or if I do say your name, Jordan Gordon, Joey DeFilippis, Rami Teeter, and Khalil Faison. I'm not sure if they're there, but we're very excited about this next comedian. Can we get Abe Shapiro up? Give it up for Abe Shapiro!
What's up, New York? Make some noise!
Woo!
Oh, I was kidding. You guys have a good Thanksgiving? Yeah. I doubt it. This is not the place where people who are happy in their family lives come to hang out. My grandma has a new boyfriend, which is, yeah, she has a new boyfriend, and it's super nice, because she's been so lonely for so long, and she finally has this like refuge from like the fucking crushing solitude. On the other hand, Grandpa is pissed, but it's a net positive. No, he's dead. He's been dead for a while, so it's alright. Actually, by the way, you can learn from my grandpa, because in his will, my grandpa asked for a water burial. Don't fucking ask for a water burial. It's super unless you're in the Navy or you fuck dolphins. Don't ask for a water burial. How you doing? Because we don't have a boat. We couldn't do it. We tried. Yeah, what's your name? We got close. We keep him in the bathtub, but that's not the same thing. I mean, he's peaceful. He's pruned, but he's peaceful. I mean, he's serene. He's tranquil until we turn the jets on. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? All right. No, but oh yeah, my grandma has a boyfriend, which is interesting. Uber driver, which is fine. No classism in my family. We look at laborers and real people as the same thing. It's really, we don't distinguish. But no, he's an Uber driver, and that's fine. And he's Jewish though. Okay. Don't see many of those. Right. But originally my sister told me he was black, which would have been fine too. But then I met him, and he was just like a Jewish guy from the Upper West Side. And I had to like look into myself and see what emotion I felt. I felt disappointment at that moment. Because the thing is, if my grandma's gonna get dick, I want it to be the best there is. I don't want fucking Alan from, I don't know, Upper West Side. I want Kareem Abdul-Jabbar giving her the pipe. That's my dream for Meemaw. So I meet this guy, And we're at Thanksgiving dinner, and I'm sitting next to him, and we start talking. And he's telling me about his life. How did you get to be an Uber driver when you're 70? And and he says, I swear to God, he says, yeah, I used to be in the novelty condom game. I was like, oh, that game, I'm well aware, right. I have a lot of money tied up in that as well, Alan. And he was like, he made light up condoms, I guess, in the 70s. Apparently for the most confident people in the world. He's like, look at it, but whatever, I don't judge a man based on his what he does for a living. I judge him based on whether or not his face makes me angry. And he's very handsome, so I let it go. But then he said, after I got done selling novelty condoms, I sold novelty socks, which sounds better, but it was way worse, so much worse. Because I was like, oh, let me see. And I swear to God, he takes out his phone at the Thanksgiving dinner table. He takes out his phone and he shows me a picture of these white wool socks, and in red letters, the word cunt on the foot.
Oh, that's dope.
It might be dope, but then he scrolled over and there was the same sock with the N-word on it, with the suffix licious, if you can keep all the factors in your mind. The weirdest part was my grandma was into it. She was like, oh, you're bad. You're so bad. I was like, Grandma, are you getting horny for this racist sock peddler? What are you doing? I wanted to say that. I wanted to get mad. I didn't. I'm proud of how I react. I think I reacted how any good person would react. I was like, oh, sweet, could I get a pair? And I'm wearing them right now, so that's the end of the story. Isn't it interesting that he said he used to he sold these socks in nightclubs in the 80s in Harlem, he said. So I'm just gonna picture him in like a trench coat, like, what's up, brother man? Just up being so racist. Does it not work if I'm doing him to say that? Jason? No, I'm sorry. What else do I want to do today? Fuck. Oh, I just turned 21. Sorry that I've been drinking at this establishment for 3 years, but no, it was good. But actually, I've been 21 for a little bit, and I started drinking on my 21st birthday. But recently, it's been tough because the bouncer of like my favorite bar got arrested for pedophilia. It's very awful, especially because he was such a good bouncer. I mean, this guy could spot a minor almost dead on every time. Oh, God. Yeah, sorry. Should have kept with my grandma getting fucked material. Do I have to intervene and make her not have sex with this guy?
Oh, let her be happy.
Yeah, let her be happy. But what happens if he's a common flim-flam man?
He's successful. The sock business is booming.
That's not true. He's driving Uber in West Palm Beach, Florida. He's there. I don't know.
Not dead yet.
True, he's not dead.
I let her get a prenup.
Prenup? Yeah. She shouldn't get married. He shouldn't get married, even if he does make love to your anus beautifully. But that's what she told me. I don't know. Me and my grandma tell each other everything, and if that's weird, you guys are fucked up. They're making magical whoopee all the time. Whoopie's whoopee apparently means like crazy monkey sex. That just didn't rhyme in the song, so they had to do it. Am I out of time?
Yeah.
All right, goodbye. I'm Shapiro.
Give it up for Abe Shapiro, everybody. We got a few more great acts signed for next week. Okay, so we have, if Henny is here, you are on deck. We have Jordan Gordon if you are here. We have Jason King coming up. We have Aidan Watson coming up. Solan, Emma, and play some piano for us. Let's get the amazing, we love this guy. Give it up for Matthew Houts, everybody. Gonna play some music. Matthew Houts. Some cool ass guitar.
Guitar.
Be the first guitar of the night. Give it up.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Too many comedians.
Too many.
comedians.
Too many.
Have them.
That's me acting like I'm not the problem.
Is it plug turned up or? Is it turned up on yours?
Yeah, I'm all the way up.
Look at these so loud when it goes to it.
Oh, thank you.
All right, hey, my name is Matthew Houts. Got a couple songs I wrote just within the past couple months. Try to get 10 fast.
Yeah.
Stop using me, thought you over it.
Give it up for Matthew Houts in the late hour, that beautiful music. We got some amazing musicians coming up, everybody. A little treat for those who stayed. Thank you for chilling with us. We're almost done. We're just wrapping it up. We got the greats. We got the greats, so it's not over. We're saving the best for last, everybody, here on Cyber Monday. Now it's Cyber Tuesday. All right, so we have Jason King coming up. We have Jordan Gordon coming up. Aidan Watson. Joey DeFilippis. Rami Teeter, I'm not sure if you're here. Solan. Khalil fills in. Emma's here. All right. Is Henny. Give it up for Henny, everybody. For some more music. This shit is going to be lit, lit, lit. Thank you for sticking around. Give it up for Henny.
What's up, guys? Woo! Yo, give it up to ourselves and yourselves for being here this long, this late. I mean, yeah, Monday night. What the fuck? We ain't gotta go to sleep. Fuck a job. Yeah, I don't know, Matt. I just wanna. I'll share. I don't want to yell at y'all for too long, so I'll just share the one track. It's new shit. Yeah, and so I guess I'm nervous, but I will be sad. I'm Henny. I write a lot. I never really share, so this will be fun. This is a treat for everyone.
Okay, so
Yeah, let's play Escape, Matt, whenever you're ready. And, I guess turn me up at this point.
Hell yeah.
Yo. If I don't find escape in this music, the gate in my future brain, constrained, intrusive, gross restraints, and seductive, concise but polluted, astonishing productions. I want your eyes glued to me, move to me, bring yourself closer, willfully. I'm never winning, but I'm overachieving. Though most of my dreams I'm misgiving. Think I'm kinda Mozart. I'm not a genius, just an ass, and you won't know that. Fucking gonads, I go mans and hoes, that's okay with you. I lay with you, my darkest secrets, I just wanna play with you. I ain't trying to be a keeper that you maybe want me to. Can't we do literally anything else? I think we probably could. Shall we go out for a stroll? Penny Lane and Adderall, addicted to the matter of the crocs. If I'm lost, I can't be mad at all. I've had it all and botched it. Bitches live in cages, but you call me in my boxes. Envelopes I don't push, too many lines I'm crossing. Hope it doesn't bother you. How can you live with yourself? I come that I call my skull, a soul that I lift to sell, the arm that I used to scold, an arm that I used to weld, legs that don't barely walk, hands way too small to build anything but holes on the wall. I'm calling through at midnight, leaving everything behind, cause I ain't leaving shit right. I think a fucking escapade is necessary. Won't you say I'm crowding you? I just find you very scary. If I don't find escaping tertiary thoughts, I jump over these gates. I don't give a fuck, man. I'm just trying to bust out, be free. But what's the point of freedom if it all leads back to me? Shit. If I don't find escape in this music, I be hating as usual, mistaken for useless, rebuking the miserable. I find myself clueless all the time. I hate you, but I love you. When you knew this, you remind me. If I don't find escape in this music, shit.
Yeah!
Thank you guys. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, Henny. I don't know. Yeah, hit me up. HRIEMENS. HRIEMENS. That's my IG, and yeah, let's link up. Thank you guys.
Damn!
Give it up for Henny. That was fucking dope. We loved it. And it will live on in video. We are videoing, we are putting on YouTube, so everybody can see that online. That was so lit. The mixtape. Give it up for Henny, everybody. I do not think Jordan Gordon is here. So let's get up one of the all-time greats. Give it up for the king of comedy, Jason King. We're stoked to have Jason King. Give it up.
Hell yeah!
Woo! Yeah! Hey guys, what's going on?
Yeah!
That was pretty fucking smooth. I've never done that before. I'm becoming a professional now. Alright, let's talk about it. You guys have a good Black Friday?
Yeah.
Nah? I got nothing I wanted. Let's see, alright, well that was the lightest response to any question I've ever asked in my life. Alright, cool. Did you buy it? Did anybody buy anything on Black Friday?
I'm a Cyber Monday girl.
You're Cyber Monday? Well, did you buy something today?
I got new shoes.
Hey,
Yeah,
okay.
you know.
Congratulations. All right, fantastic.
Yeah.
I miss the old Black Friday. Anybody else?
Yeah.
I miss it. Like I miss being able to go to a store and then yank a PlayStation box out of like a kid's mom's hands, you know? That was cool. And then you get to like look down at the kid and give him a little villain origin. It's like, come back to me when you're stronger. Tell me when you're ready to win 20% off. You know? Go help your mom with the linens. Strong people don't want those. I don't know. Black Friday used to be the only time like you could act like a gladiator. You know? It was crazy. Like you could run into a store screaming, knocking boxes over, trampling on people on December 31st, and then people in the store would be like, that was last week. Okay, don't be that violent until next November, okay? Don't do that. Let's see. What other thoughts I had about Black Friday? I don't know, man. I was pretty clever. I was very tactical. Like, I was so clever with Black Friday that I would go the day before and then hide the shit that I wanted.
Camp out?
No, I didn't care. No, more tactical than that. I would hide the shit that I wanted in another part of the store. Right? So people would rush in towards the electronics section, and then I'd just skip towards the washing machines. And then I'd open it up, and then I'd find 4 other people who also had my idea. You know? I'm like, I didn't put a blender in here. What the fuck? Yeah, man. It's crazy. It's crazy that like our leaders and our politicians never had anything to say about that. You know, and it's because the deals were so good. They were in there too, in the back, trying to get fucking megaphones and shit. You know? I went back to Target recently for nostalgia purposes, and I got punched in the face by Eric Adams. It's crazy. You know what's so strange? You ever think about how wild it is that Thanksgiving and Black Friday are back to back? You know? Like Thanksgiving is a holiday that's about like being thankful for everything that you have. And then Black Friday is about getting everything else. Right? Thanksgiving is about like love and caring, and then Black Friday is about kicking an old lady in the chest. It's almost like, yeah. It's almost like America like pulled a prank. You know? They're like, hey, we're the most the most consumerist country on the planet was like, hey, let's take a break and think about what we're happy to have already. And then they were like, psych! Let's go stab for stuff so that we can save money to buy more stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's a thought. Those thoughts. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell how well that joke is doing in this room, but it felt good to say.
It's good, it's good.
It felt smart. It felt smart at least. Let's see, what else? There was a Punjabi man recently who got assaulted because a woman assumed that he was Muslim. You see this? Yeah, she assumed that he was Muslim. It's sad, but I feel like some of the most Islamophobic people have to be Indians, right? Because for a minute, they've just been catching stray beatings. It's just a bunch of ricochet racism out there. I feel like I don't know, we probably didn't even need SEAL Team 6 to like find Bin Laden. We just needed 2 Indian guys who were fed up. Just get in there and start whipping his ass. Like, I'm tired of being randomly selected. This is your fault. I feel like Guyanese people have it the worst. You know? It's Guyanese people. Do you guys know Guyanese people? Okay, if you grew up in Queens, you see more races of people. So maybe everyone doesn't know about Guyanese people yet. You might discover them soon. But you're from Queens?
I'm new to Queens.
New to Queens? Okay, well they got Guyanese and they got Trinidadian people. They're like these, like they look half Indian, half black. And when, I don't know, I feel like they have it the worst. Because police officers pull them over and they're like, are there explosives in the truck? And they're like, no. I was like, well, did you steal the truck? It's fucking hard. You can't escape. Alright, I'll say this.
one more thing. This is tough. Anybody here deal with like depression and stuff? Yeah? Damn, you guys clapped so much that it made me feel bad about how I did on every other joke. But no, don't do that. I don't know. I deal with my ups and downs, right? And it's tough. It's tough being a depressed comic because like you get up here and you like find something in your life that like makes you happy, then you share it with people and they laugh, and then you're like, what the fuck are you smiling about? I'm jealous. Have you guys ever thought about the fact that like people who hang themselves have to figure out how to tie the knot?
WikiHow. They got the whole, step by step.
Hey, we're gonna talk about that later, but I don't know. Well,
You gotta Google it.
similar to you, I was thinking about this, and here's why. All right, because I tried to kill myself this year, right? And I did not know how to tie a strong enough knot, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna watch a tutorial right now. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna follow along and learn like the dark version of bunny ears. I'm not gonna do that. It's fucking crazy. I'm not gonna watch a video. I'm not gonna watch an ad.
You gotta practice with the shoestring.
Oh, hold on, man. You're talking to a suicidal man right now. Don't give him tips.
Sorry.
What are you insane?
I practice with the shoestring.
I don't know what to tell you.
It sounds worse than it is.
He just told, he was like, hey, it's easier than you think. That's not going well. How about you try it tonight?
Take practice. It does take practice.
No, I'm not gonna try to. I already decided I don't want to do it. Now I know the website and all this shit. This is not what I wanted to know. But anyway, I don't know if the rest of this joke's gonna work now, but I don't know. I was like, I'm not gonna watch an ad. I'm gonna get through the ad. I'm gonna get Rick rolled. Yeah. I'm gonna go to the next video. Some dude's gonna be like, make sure you subscribe, motherfucker. And type in the comments, did anybody else just come and try to kill themselves? Let's see. Damn, I knew it was before. Once I went off the road. Okay. You know who hangs himself a lot, probably? Eagle Scouts.
Scouts on.
They have all the skills, you know? They have all the skills. All right, let's see. What can I end this with? What do you want to hear a joke about? Someone say Instagram? Please. No, that's not a good one. That's a bad one. What else? What else do we got? Give me something.
They leave the noose out of the Boy Scout handbook. It's not in it.
What? How many times have you tried?
I was a Cub Scout. They don't have it in there.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just so you know,
I'm glad. Well, I'm glad that Cub Scouts have lower suicidal tendencies because of their lack of skills. All right, I don't know how to end this set.
What's your favorite joke?
My favorite joke?
Ever, your favorite bit ever.
My favorite bit ever? It's not
The
mine.
whole world.
It's not mine. I'll tell you my favorite joke of someone else's. It's a George Carlin joke.
Perfect.
But he goes, and now a message from the National Apple Association. Fuck pears.
That one got me.
Okay, listen, if my favorite joke from George Carlin didn't do well, I did okay. Alright, thank you. I appreciate it.
There you go. Don't breathe it in right away. It's good. Okay, maybe I'll use this other one. Alright,
Give it up for the great Jason King! Hilarious, hilarious. All right, we're closing out. We have a few more acts to go. We have Solan on deck. We have Emma coming up. Can we get Aidan Watson? Give it up for Aidan Watson. Gonna play some tunes or wrapping it up. Thank you for sticking around on Monday night.
Either, whichever one you want, yeah.
Hello?
Get mic up a little bit.
Yeah.
One check.
She's Give it up for Aidan Watson, sounding good as hell. All right, we're coming to the end of the road here. All right, is Joey D. Philippus here? Romy Teeter here. All right, give it up for Solan, everybody. Give it up for the great Solan. Making an Easy Paradise debut. And then we've got Emma closing us out.
Hi, I'm not really a performer, but this seemed fun. A friend of mine recommended it, so I thought I'd come and try to... A lot's happened lately. I'm new to the city, and me and my friend over here, we went through a long, perilous, annoying, tedious journey to get here, and we're very glad to be here. And it felt like a good way to talk about chapters from this really strange period in my life that I'm very grateful to have. So, here goes. But what about Montana? I know you dream too. I don't carry those orange hills alone. How quickly they led onto the plains like half a promise. Like cardboard cutouts, the icy clouds and glinting mountains shrank in our mirrors, till all around us was a sick yellow below the flat horizon, and blue above. We bought forks and spoons and a pan, in the last beautiful place between Washington and New York. Sick dog wheezed her way. Hang on, I gotta adjust this bitch. Yeah, there we go. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay, we're good. Sick dog wheezed her way onto the auto deck of the Seattle ferry, coughing and sputtering at every pause. Anyone who ever stepped in her grimaced at every stall out, but I was proud, nonetheless. Even with slim to none in the way of auto repair experience, I had revived her from just about half a decade of collecting mold and leaves, put her rubber back on the road. On the dashboard, a 1980s robot Triceratops toy stared across the Puget Sound to my right, plastic mouth agape. The blue horizon was capped with emerald islands, and a soft breeze drifted in through the windows. We had been in Seattle a month and a half at this point, and though it had only been meant to be a stepping stone to New York, I was beginning to fall in love. The suburbs of Alki were like the ones I always wished I had. The tree down the road offered crispy red apples. Every dog had a doghouse, every home had a tree, and every tree had a tire swing. Even now I was headed to my childhood fantasy of an idyllic fir-forested summer camp on a tiny island. Fuck microphones. Fuck microphones. Being here was everything I ever wanted, but it came at the cost of living in the wreckage of my best friend's former life. Walking through his greatest heartbreaks just to get groceries had become tiring, but now I had a thing of my own. Vashon was only one big winding road, twisting through forests and 50s storefronts and gas stations. By the time dark had fallen, I'd made it to the southern end and switched back Sick Dog down the gravel road, passing barracks of cabins all blanketed with green pine needles, till finally being deposited at the main square of Camp Sethers, a picturesque assortment of rustic buildings set against the Puget Sound. Stepping out of my truck, I spotted a dash of neon green waving at me from the porch of the Counselor Cabins. Pinkish amber light beamed over the peaks of the Olympic Mountains and blanketed Magda in an ethereal haze as I walked up to give her a hug. "What's different about me?" Magda asked as she gave me a half release from the hug. I scanned her face. Her seaweed mullet had gotten a little longer, and the expected couple strings of beads dangled in her dry highlighter hair. Her usual safety pin earrings were still hung on her bleached brows, and then I finally spotted it. 2 gleaming beads of silver punctuating the dimples on her wide cherub face. "You got uglier," I said with a grin. "Shut up." The punch she landed on my arm shook a chuckle out of me. No, I like the dermals. They're cute. Yeah? She puckered her lips into a bad duck face and twisted her head side to side, showing them off. "I got them last week." A momentary fit of nausea gripped me as I had to fight the pit of my stomach from trying to pull me closer to her. "Come check out my cabin. I finally got my own room." "Wow, look at you. I don't even have my own room yet. I live in a basement with 2 dudes." I said as I walked up the wooden steps. "You guys cuddle?" she asked with a sort of sweet and sour smile. Every night. Every night I say, "Oh yeah, totally. We're in a 3-way spoon every night." Her room was fluorescently lit with dull laminated minty tiles. It looked more like a crappy office from the 70s than a bedroom, but her eclectic decor made it feel homey. Admiring all the posters and antiques, I spotted a framed doily on her wall. Oh, hey, this is from that pile of free junk on Alki Beach. Yeah, I knew it was gonna look good there. Magda rummaged her nightstand and pulled out an orange Duke tube. But check this one out. She walked over to a poster covered in corduroy bears, all in different outfits, and each labeled with the appropriate bear-related pun, and put up her arms as if presenting a work of art. Which one's your favorite? I looked them over and I landed on one called Bert Reynolds, a mustache bear smoking a cigarette, reclining in the centerfold of a Playboy magazine. This guy's funny. I'd get this one tatted. I don't know, that one kind of grosses me out. What do you mean? It's just a funny little sexy bear. And she whines at me, she says, corduroy bears aren't supposed to be sexy, they're just supposed to be sweet little guys. And I say, okay, then which one's your favorite? And she points at this little winged bear in a robe called Saint Bernadette and gives me a tight smile. Okay, good choice. Come on, she walked to the door. Let's get out of here. We retreated through a canopied little path by the shore, the only sounds being the gravel crunching under our feet and the water lapping at the pebbles. Once we were out of eyesight from the managerial cabins, I lit up a smoke and she lit up her joint. Want any? She asked, offering a puff. Nah, I'm good. I don't really smoke weed around people anymore. It makes me way too weird. You want a puff of mine? No, I quit smoking a little while ago. Magda took another drag of her joint. That's good. I've been trying to slow down, having on and off days. Is it working? Not really. I smiled through my smoke. And that's as far as I've written. But thank you very much for your time. You've been a lovely audience.
Oh yeah.
I appreciate you. Have a good night.
For Solan, everybody, that was great. Really nice. Solan, I'm sorry about that.
That's okay, everyone does it.
Sorry. That was great. Yeah, that was really good writing. Thank you for coming out. We've had some really good stuff here in the last few fraction of the show. Not least of which, can we get the amazing Emma up to play some piano for us? I'll come up at the very end to just close us out. Thank you all for sticking around. It's Easy Paradise DM. We're here every Monday. Give it up for Emma.
Yeah, we're gonna use a both ways.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
Cyber Monday. That's gonna do it. I'm gonna finish this out with this little piece. It's called Office Supplies. Office Supplies. Violent claim against Robert Hayden, writing to fair fighting carousel up the sciatica RRT. Play draining mumbles out of necessity, go look at my feet, soft landing. An Ewok playset, an Ewok village playset. If you get the prefix, you're a Rothschild, Cortisol, tennis. It's giving Thanksgiving, it's giving vlog giving, it's giving Thanksgiving. Bring the pressure, the play game, Cyber Monday. Hosted solan, Cousin Patrick. Cousin Patrick is listening to Rotting Christ. Cousin Patrick's listening to Rotting Christ. Streaming is only gonna get better. Ideology gives pseudo meaning you are suffering in the name of work. After the bar, making a run for the border. Reminds me of my brother. Pete is so fucking hot. Jamie, show up. I figured out the more, the money. Get the money, get the fucking money, get the fucking money, you burn the fucking money! You burn the money, you burn the fucking money! Set for a pit stop. We're making a set for a pit stop right now. We're leaving. Thank you all for chagging out of here. Women hate me because I'm beautiful, paying 25 to make 100. Should have thought of that before. $9 short. All the critics are saying, Duke Orinoco flow. Duke Orinoco flow. Orinoco flow. Stand up. You never drop. Psychosomatic out of his head. Stand up MMA. Strategic attack. Finding the weakness and exploiting it. Poetry looked at my story, which was poems from you. Last waltz finale. Sabotage red. I've been meaning around to it. 2 companies own the world. I forget which one. Thank you, Cyber Monday. Cyber Monday.